On the Geneva Motor Show, there are a lot of big horsepower cars again, and I want to present you at least one car that is going against this, because, you know, there are also time for more environmentally friendly cars. This one here is a new Kia Niro, and it has a 1.6-liter petrol engine beneath here, plus an electric drive, so it's a hybrid. And the very interesting thing is 150 horsepower system power overall, and it is said that prices might be even starting at just right below 20,000 euros. And that one will be really interesting then, because we've seen a lot of EVs or plug-in hybrids that are really super expensive, but nothing for the mass market. This one could be one. Let's look at the design. We see this tiger nose design Kia usually has, with some special knot design, and that speaks, you know, that it's something special, something different. I really love this shining color. You see different color nuances here, and I always love it when a color is really so unique. And then let's move on to the side profile. The headlights are drawn far way back, and I think it's, well, it looks like a small compact crossover basically, which it is. 18-inch alloys, two-color scheme. And I really like that concept, you know, because that's also what a modern car requires. People like SUVs, like crossovers nowadays, but still also crossovers can be sustainable, as this one here shows right now. Also, there's a very clean design line, and that is again speaking for the car. And 3D taillights, and they're popping up here. So overall, I think a very likable design with not too much stuff around there, so keeping it quite simple and very elegant. I think that's crucial, that, you know, if we look at other vehicles around the motor show here that are maybe going in the EV or plug-in direction, it's something that you have very totally special vehicles, which are, you know, totally different than normal cars. But you also need cars that look rather like other normal cars, but offer those features here. Let's look in the trunk, because it's always interesting here with that still reasonable space here. Looks quite nice, doesn't it? 4.63 meters, as I said, in the length. And I'm really looking forward to if this vehicle can make it to have a mass market appearance. Let's look in the inside. They of course present the top trim level then, which is not at this 20,000 euro price range then for sure here. But just to give you Kia has stepped up the game lately and improved new materials, and, you know, also worked on the buttons we have in the steering wheel. We've seen it with the new models that it has become way better than it used to be in the past. And also, I mean, they're giving so long warranties. For example, Germany, it's 7 or 8 years, whereas, you know, for example, BMW gives like 2 or something like that. And that also speaks for the brand, that they are self-confident that their cars won't break that easily. And also some latest test ratings showed very well good support. So, electric seats here for the handbrake, by the way, done with foot, very interesting, American system. And what I realized directly, you sit really high and sit, even when the seat is lowered now for my tall driving position, I have a very good overview to the front. It's a quite cozy feeling. You don't have too much space, but I think it's a good compromise for a city vehicle. Charge, eco power, there you can see the controls, if you're, for example, recuperating when braking, or if the electric power then is used, for example. In the middle infotainment screen, you have the touch screen basically, displays the energy flow. Some manual control still, but all still in a very good overview. Manual control for the climate, for example, and then there's here the automatic shifting lever. And let's see what about the space in the rear. There it is. And as you got the rather upright seating position that is continued also in the rear, I mean, we have seen huge cars. They don't offer the knee space we have here. Couldn't be compared to, for example, the Seat Ateca, the compact SUV, which is approximately the size we have right here. That means this kind of space in front of my knees, and also the headroom is good with my 1 meters and 86 in height. So overall, it seems that they have done a good package here. It's not a total revolution, but the revolution is to offer a good package in a rather well-looking car already, and then feature some new technology. So let me give you some more technical data. They have some screens in here. There we can also see some other dimensions. For example, the wheelbase is at 2 meters and 7. That's also very interesting because it's already quite long, and they usually do that, and you can see it right here, to offer more space on the interior then. That is of course very interesting. And also that there's offering a dual clutch transmission, 6-speed dual clutch transmission. And I'm really looking forward to drive this car, especially with the hybrid drive. There will also be a JBL premium sound system, for example, and a smart cruise control for the city, because these new parts of autonomous driving then will also be combined with electricity. And yeah, so I think very promising here so far with the Kia Niro, and I'm really sure we'll see this fella here again in some time.